I am delivering a citizen petition. It's a national petition. In a few minutes I'll read our entire cover letter to Pat Tiberi or whoever in his office is here to listen to what I have to say. Over 478 people here in District 12 have signed this particular petition. Nationally, there's 235,280 concerned citizens who have signed, and there are 4,950 Ohioans. So let's go and say hi. Hello. Okay, sure. They said they'll be right with us. So are you off of school today?
Yeah. Well, not off of school. I just wanted to stay here for support.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I have two boys. One's in 5th grade and one's in 1st grade, and they're not looking forward to drinking oil either. So good. Thank you for coming. I think there is a way to pause it.
You got that one?
Yeah, I'm guessing the congressman isn't in right now, is he?
No, he's not.
Okay, it would be wonderful if he was, but I'll trust that you will pass along what I have to say. So what is your name?
My name's John.
John, my name's Anna Willow. I'm a resident of Delaware, Ohio, zip code 43015. I'm one of Pat's constituents, and I'm here to present a citizen petition, and I would like to read our brief cover letter in order to introduce it, and then I'll leave you with a copy. So this is something that many people across the nation, as well as many here in Pat's district, take very seriously. So thank you for the opportunity to present our petition calling for a full conflict of interest evaluation on President Trump's involvement with the Dakota Access Pipeline and supporting passage of House Resolution 371 and Senate Resolution 65. The petition was signed by 235,280 concerned citizens from every single state in the nation, including 4,950 Ohioans. In fact, 478 people here in District 12 in Ohio signed this, and since this petition effort was made, I've talked to a bunch of other people, and they said, oh, I didn't know about it, I would love to have signed. So I know there's many more who would have liked to have signed. So it's a pretty sizable number right here, people who are constituents. Well, so many urgent issues have been raised by the new administration. Many of us are particularly concerned with the easement given prematurely to the Dakota Access Pipeline. The current route of the pipeline under Lake Oahe places the drinking water of millions at risk. In fact, Bismarck, North Dakota residents objected to the pipeline crossing their water source, resulting in the current route beneath Lake Oahe. I have two kids. This is not my daughter, this is her daughter. My kids are at school, but they are not looking forward to drinking oil. They are not able to eat money. Our president may have an undisclosed financial interest in the pipeline and or its related corporate partners that has improperly influenced his opinion. His executive order to approve the pipeline circumvents the environmental impact statement process. It considers environmental concerns, burial and sacred sites, and the views of people impacted by the Dakota Access Pipeline. While this might be small in the scope of his empire, the amounts involved are more than the average American saves in an entire lifetime. We appreciate your willingness, the Congressman's willingness to consider our concerns about the independence of the President's action in this matter. While this particular pipeline will potentially impact North Dakota, the Missouri River, and millions of citizens along its path, we know that there are other pipelines and environmental issues that will be closer to our own homes. We hope that the Congressman will support a full investigation, and we thank him in advance for considering and hopefully supporting House Resolution 371. So I'd like to drop off, if it's helpful for you to have two copies, I made two copies of this cover letter that I just read, a summary that lists the number of Ohioans in every district, and then the actual names and comments. These comments come straight from people as they entered them into the petition. They are not my comments, they're not edited, the Congressman can read those. So in conclusion, thank you so much. I would love to have some response from Pat Tiberi as to what he decides, and this is a really important issue. We hope he knows that he doesn't always have to vote along his party lines, and that there's lots of constituents right here who care a whole lot about this. So as our representative, we hope he represents us.
Sure, I'll make sure I see it.
All right, thank you so much. Is
Yeah.
it helpful to have both copies?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right, that's
Two
great.
offices.
Yeah, thank you. So have a great day.
Thanks.